All right, this is a look at Unit 2, Lesson 1 for our Greek mythology module as presented in class on Monday, September 21st. So we started looking at the opening where we read our learning targets. I can demonstrate understanding of the excerpt from Chapter 13 of The Lightning Thief. I can determine a theme and how it is conveyed through details in Chapter 13 of The Lightning Thief. I can analyze a model to identify characteristics of an effective summary. Our entrance ticket, we were to look at the words indignantly, invisible, inconvenient, intense, and insane, and reference the affix list. We talked about how in is a prefix here. And if we look that up in the affix list, we will see that in means not. Then we took that information up to this list again and identified which words had the prefix meaning not in common. And we determined that invisible, inconvenient, and insane all used the prefix meaning not visible, not convenient, not sane. Whereas, excuse me, indignantly and intense, the meaning of those two words has nothing to do with the prefix. So those do not fit with the other three. We then moved into our excerpt of chapter 13. And the assignment is to do a gist for chapter 13 and then choose one of these vocab words to use correctly in a sentence. We've got gnashing, seared, and plummeted. We then looked at theme as it applied to chapter 13. And so the questions are, what is a theme conveyed in chapter 13 of The Lightning Thief, and which line from the text best conveys this theme? So after looking at our options, we determined that B, heroes need to trust themselves, even if it means taking a big risk, is the most applicable theme to chapter 13. And then the line that best conveys this theme is C, show me that the water will not harm you. Prove your bloodline. In that moment, Percy has to trust himself, taking a massive risk, jumping off the Gateway Arch in St. Louis, Missouri, and trusting that the water is going to save him and not harm him. We are then going to be looking at a model summary as you will be summarizing at various points in this unit. So there is a video here that you can watch, and you would click on Analyze a Model Summary Note Taker, and this is what it will look like. All right, so they have provided us with a model summary at the top, this chapter here, and the numbers indicate the sentences that you are then going to analyze in the chart below. So sentence 1, in chapter 13, Percy, Grover, and Annabeth visit the St. Louis Arch. That is the sentence that you are going to focus on for this section. So what is the sentence saying? You need to complete that. What is the sentence doing? Its function in that paragraph is that it introduces the text and central idea of the chapter. You will complete the chart as well for sentence 2, 3, and 4. Each have one part completed for you. At the end of this note catcher, they asked for us to generate a list of characteristics for an effective summary. I didn't feel like that was a fair question for you to work on your own. So I shared this list of characteristics for an effective summary with classes. 1, an introduction to the text that states title, character, setting, and central idea. 2, a brief outline of what the text is about. 3, a possible theme or message that the author wants you to take away. And 4, details from the text that support that theme. So for today, students were to complete the gist and vocab for chapter 13, complete and submit the Analyze a Model Summary Note Catcher, read chapter 14 for tomorrow. I also mentioned, and I want to bring it up here, if you did not participate in the text-based discussion on Friday for whatever reason, please come to my office hours, which is after electives, tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday to make that up. It is a formal grade.